Am I too bright? Whatever, the sun's gonna set. Okay, hi guys, my name's Shannon, and this is too bright. Okay, hi guys, my name's Shannon, and I was gay and in a sorority. What? Okay, so if you don't know what a sorority is, it's basically like a club in college with a bunch of girls, and you like have a house where you like have meetings and stuff, and like girls live in the house sometimes. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you've ever seen an American movie, a lot of times they will like portray very stereotypical sororities, like the girls with like the Greek letters and like whatever. So you might have an idea of what it is. And if you don't know, and I didn't explain it well just now, you could Google it. So I went to the University of Oklahoma, and I was in a sorority, Tri Delta. Delta, 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 kid, help you, help you, help ya. I'm from Dallas, Texas originally, and my coming out process and like figuring out that I was gay started in high school for sure. But I had a really bad experience, basically with someone's parents finding out that I liked a girl, and then they like kind of like ruined my life and outed me to like my family and stuff. It was just drama. So like my first experience with the idea of me being gay went really poorly, and so in my mind I was like, I do not want to be gay. Obviously, if that's how that went, I don't want to be gay at all. So I went to like the most conservative school that I got into, and I joined a sorority because I was like, I'm gonna be straight, I'm gonna be like those girls, and I'm gonna pray the gay away, and it's gonna just go, it'll go away. That's not how this works, just in case you're wondering. That doesn't work at all. So Greek life in Oklahoma was huge at my school. There was like 12 different sororities, and they all had like around 200 girls in them. So it's like they were very big sororities. For reference, these are all faces of girls in my sorority. A lot of them. There are a lot of them. So anyway, let's get to the dirt. What was it like being gay and being in a sorority? It was so much fun. Like I had so much fun, and I've met some of like my forever best friends through it. But obviously it's not all rainbows and butterflies. It was a helicopter. It could be a bit hard at times. So I'm gonna explain it. I think I'm being really weird, but I don't know why. Obviously it's a very like heteronormative environment. There's sororities for girls and fraternities for boys, and like the sorority girls date the fraternity boys, and they always hang out, and it's like, we're straight, so straight. Very straight. So for a young gay who is also in the closet, it's a lot of straight, you know? It's also very religious. Like a lot of the girls and guys in the fraternities and stuff are super religious, which is awesome, but sometimes goes hand in hand with like a little bit of homophobia, especially in the South. So throughout the 4 years, definitely heard a lot of homophobic statements even said to me, because no one knew I was gay. So like I was hearing stuff like that a lot, which is hard, especially when you're in the closet and you don't have a lot of self-confidence and you don't want to be gay. To hear like people who you love and like are your best friends say bad things about you without knowing, it's just like, whoa. Takes a toll on the confidence for sure. I remember I had a girl come into my room one time and she said, Shannon, oh my gosh, the craziest thing just happened. I was playing Would You Rather with someone, and they said, would you rather never ever have sex or have sex with a girl? And she was like, can you imagine how disgusting? She's like, obviously I just never have sex. That's just one example of so many like little comments and things that happened. But like that was like 5 years ago, and I still remember to this day who said it and when they said it, where I was sitting, like how it made me feel. Like I'll never forget how bad things like that made me feel about myself. So I also lived in the house for 2 years. So there's like a house for just specifically my sorority, right? Tri Del. And we had like over 100 girls could fit and lived in the house. And it was really cool. I loved it. But I spent a lot of time feeling super duper paranoid that someone was gonna find out that I was gay and that they might potentially like try to kick me out of the house. It was like a reoccurring nightmare that I had all the time. I just never wanted anyone to like find out and then think like, oh my gosh, Shannon's gonna watch us change, or Shannon's gonna like, we shared bathrooms. Like I don't know, I just had this fear of like what everyone was gonna think of me and like think about me being gay. Whoa, an aggressive light change, sorry. The sun is setting on me. I think the hardest part about it is that I felt very lonely, because you're surrounded by all these people who are like your best friends, and you're thinking about something all the time and not getting to talk to anyone about it. And they were all getting to just like be themselves. And you know, like this sad little gay just felt like scared. That would be a good word for it. And also, this is gonna sound so sad, but it was so hard for me personally because there was nothing I wanted more at the time than to be straight. I thought that would make my life so much easier. I could just avoid all the struggle of like coming out if I could just be straight. And so it was really hard to be surrounded by hundreds of girls who are kind of like everything you want to be, and you can't figure out how to make yourself like them. That concept made it very difficult for me. But as I became more comfortable with my sexuality and more confident about the idea of being gay and started to come out to some of them, everything got so much better. So much better. Even just after I told one of my sorority sisters, I finally felt like I had an ally, like an outlet, someone to talk to about everything I was thinking about, which was consuming my, like, all my thoughts all the time. And so I finally had someone to talk to. Life is so much easier after you start just being yourself. I wish that I had just been able to be myself sooner, and I hadn't put so much pressure on myself to try to be like the girls that were around me and just be myself, because life got so much better, and also like I'm so much more happy. And then when I graduated college, I fully came out to like everyone, just like on social media, obviously. And I got like an overwhelming response from girls in my sorority. Like so many of them texted me and reached out and were like, we're so proud of you. Like I wish that you had told us sooner. It was so amazing. Tri Delta, here's to you. In the end, I don't regret being in a sorority at all. I have so many like amazing memories and great friends from it, and it taught me so much. So if you're watching this video because you're in a sorority and you're gay, or because you're thinking about being in a sorority and you're gay, or you're just curious, I don't know. It's hard for me to say whether or not you should do it, because I think it's different for every single person. But if you are doing it or you're in it, I just wanted to make this video to let you know that you're not alone, and people have done it too before you, and it will be so much better if you just tell people and don't spend 4 years trying to hide such a big part of who you are, because that's not fun for anyone. You have no idea how the people around you are gonna react. Some of the people that I thought were super homophobic because of the things that they had said like to my face turned out to be some of like the biggest allies in my life. The things that they said, they didn't even mean them because they were just ignorant and they didn't know. Also, if you're watching this and you have no intention on ever being in a sorority, and you're not in a sorority now, but you're gay, you are not alone either. And everything's gonna be okay. Even when things seem really, really bad and they're really hard, they get better. Take it from me, because it was pretty bad. And now, it's amazing. Okay guys, that's my video for this week. I hope you guys liked it. It was a bit sad, I think. I didn't mean for it to be sad. I was just trying to be honest about my experience. So, I hope you liked it. And yeah, if you're new here, subscribe. I make videos. Can you believe the light changed that aggressively?